All right. Test, test. All right. Test, test. Okay, okay. Hopefully the volume's loud enough. Go ahead and turn that up a little bit on my stream. Oh, nope, I'm maxed out. Well, hopefully it's good enough. Smooth. Not that. Let's move my little guy over here a little bit. And let's go ahead and read this again. I did this earlier, but let's do it again. All right, just so everybody knows, this is a closed pre-alpha build of E2v version 1 and remains under active development. Does not reflect the final quality, optimization, and performance of the game. We are just testing a few things at a time. E2 is running a transparent open development model where features are released and tested in real time. This is Reality Thread 4, which includes crafting and some improvements on some of the older things. Bugs are going to be expected. That's kind of the point of the testing. We're testing across different hardware and locations. My hardware is listed below. I'm streaming at 1080p, 60 frames per second, which is not what I'm seeing in the game. So if anything looks blurry to you, it looks way better to me. I apologize. I'm also streaming from central United States, and the servers are in Europe. So my ping should be around 160 to 170 currently. You will see that. I believe it's in the lower right-hand corner. But that is that. Let me get, nope. Now I'm trying to remove the whole, okay, get that out of the way. What are we doing today? Let me pull up my stream. Okay. We are, and I tried to do this earlier, but it was all dark. So should be light now. But as you can see, I've got around 400 tiles selected on this little island. I'm seeing how much of this island, like I'm going to start down here, see how much of this island it takes to craft all the things we currently have available, which is very few. So if I can't craft all of the, I should be able to craft them in this number of tiles. But if it takes up like half this island to craft the current things, I think that's kind of going to be a hindrance on any future gameplay. So that's just kind of what we want to test. So all right, let's clear that. I'm going to go ahead and spawn in from here because it seems to work better than trying to jump in from the avatar. Hopefully I don't have to reset again. Okay. Looks like we're good. All right, let me close this real quick. Close. All right. So, I can't, let's get the tiles out. So I can't just go along the beach. Well, I guess I can. These aren't very good for the first thing. So the first thing we need to get is the backpack. So I don't want to do the trees. Maybe I'll just start. Because I don't want to get rocks because I'll get a little over encumbered. I'm just trying to find a good spot to start. Let's go along this line. It looks like it's the second line. I kind of got a feel for what I need for everything. Of course, nothing there. Nothing there. I need 10 leaves and 2 of it looks like an upside down cactus. So this is the wrong one, but I do need leaves, so that's fine. I don't want to go over to these trees because I'm going to need those later. So let's see if the banana trees have it. The banana trees might have some sap, which I'll need later as well. So Nothing there. Nothing there. That's it's one of my complaints. One of my complaints. Nothing there. Let's keep it going. More and more nothings. It's amazing. Again, nothing. Nice. So I did this one, did this one. I'm gonna go ahead and start using some of the palm. This place is covered in palm trees, so I should be fine on that. Nothing again. How many tiles is that with nothing? I'm gonna have to go through this later and count them out. So I don't. Well, I could use those leaves, but they're not exactly helpful. So I guess I should see if I can get. I don't think these Monstera plants are very good. I'd rather have ferns. But I'll have to go over the shoreline. Found nothing. I'm gonna need a ticker when I make this into a shorter video. I'm gonna have to have a ticker that counts the nothing tiles. Because I honestly think it's just insane that the spawn rate is so low. One of those. I think I need. Well, I don't need those now. Actually, I'll just get rid of them. Jed, are ferns the best resource to go after for the backpack? So I think the ferns are, or the blackberries, blueberries. I don't think these Monstera are pretty bad. I literally haven't gotten anything off them except for like one leaf at a time, which is terrible. And it gives me this, yeah, a leaf. So I'm only up to 4. And those are not helping me. I'm gonna have to see if the banana bushes have what I need. Banana trees. Oh, is that a fern? Nice. Glad I didn't let that one finish. Caught that fern. But it'll probably still give me nothing. Because the game's awesome. So the first thing we need is a backpack. Yeah, so I need 2 of these, 10 of those. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. But I might need these for something else. So 10 of those, and I need 1 more of those. Discard. So yeah, I think the ferns are my best option on this particular island. Did I already? I must already come up this one, which means I may have already done this one as well. So, but I'll go ahead and check. That's a Monstera. I don't see any ferns. Yeah, I already did that one. No ferns. Go with the banana tree. Alas, I truly hope there's nobody else here, so it must have been me. I just That's a monster. God, they're so bad. I wish these things were lootable. Guess we're gonna do the. Well, I'll come back there for the land, I guess. This is a fern. So hard to see. Found nothing. Let's keep that streak alive. Need some water. I'm gonna try to do this without getting frustrated like I was yesterday. So I need one more of those. I think that's all I need. And then the leaves. So I already hit this tile, I believe. Got a little screen tearing going on. Wonder if that's because I'm watching my own. All right, should be good. I'll keep those two. And then we can do the backpack. So that is G. Public recipes. Pull out the backpack. And then it keeps the little thing right there. So I need 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 2 of those. 2 of those. Make sure. You lose this stuff, so I've already used what? 20 tiles or so for the backpack. What's up, zombie? I'm testing some stuff out. I'm seeing how many tiles on this. This island is 400 tiles big, and I'm seeing if I'm able to craft all the things currently available. I think it's enough, but I want to see how much. So that's how you equip it. You hit this little button here, so it's H on the keyboard, and then this button, equip. It's already equipped. And then, so, okay. There, it's synced up. So now I have 500. So the backpack's good. Now we are doing, I'm probably going to go for, what's the easiest thing for me to do? Maybe the spear. I haven't even seen any of these or these. These I should get from the trees. Oh, I could do the shield, which I think is just, so one of those and one of those. And I'm going to go grab a couple rocks from the shoreline, just so that I get those out of the way. I'll have to remember this tile. Banana plant tree, I think I want, this tree is what I kind of want. Nope. See how it was going. You always got to keep an eye, because like there's a monstera tree right here too, and I definitely don't want to loot that. So you gotta make sure you're on the tree. Oak tree. Otherwise you're wasting a tile. And then it won't respawn for another year. So I need one of these. How many leaves do I have? I have 5, 9. That's fine. I'll go ahead. Okay, so for the glider I need 2 of these, and then 2 of the other facing direction. Are there any ferns here? Is that a fern? Yeah. I wonder if I haven't seen, the ferns don't seem to give me the small branches. It just gives me this thing, and I don't need those anymore. Which tree do I think is best? King palm tree, let's see. Don't need. I might need that. It's, God, that's a 15-pound leaf. That's crazy. And I'll go ahead and keep that, whatever. I have plenty of room left. I can sort them out later. Not Not the fern. Not the fern. Not the fern. All right, so these aren't giving me any of the branches. Did I already loot this one? I hope I didn't. Pardon. Yep, I already did that one. That was a bad idea. Let's go ahead and get out my thing. Get some rocks. Find some rocks. I think I need like 4 of the big ones and 4 of the little ones in total. Found nothing. It's going to be a theme. How do I like the update so far? I'll say I'm a little frustrated with it. How about that? I just think it's a little bit excessive. That's kind of what I'm testing this for. I'm going to see how far up this island it takes me to get to craft the very few objects we have available currently. I honestly don't even know if I can do it on this island because I'm not getting any branches. Did I already do this one? Let's see. I don't think there's anything on this island that'll give me branches. Maybe the oak trees. Well, so this, yeah, I wish we should be able to break up the small rocks or the big rocks into small rocks. Yeah, the palm trees just give me these giant leaves. All right, I know the giant leaves gives you other things. Okay, so I can craft the wooden shield. I just need 1 of those. So 5 big rocks, 4 branches. So I just need to start finding these branches. Which I don't think. Yeah, we definitely should be able to bust up the big rocks. So yeah, I keep getting these leaves. This might not be the best. Oh, this is definitely. See, here's the problem. So I know this thing will give me the small branches, but it's like a 50-50 shot that it's going to even give me anything. So it's just like, so you have this one thing on this maybe entire island. You found nothing. Lovely. Lovely. This is on this tile too. Okay. So I do need 1 of these. Let me see. So I need that. 4 of those branches. That's crazy. So I already got the backpack. 4 of those branches. So the only thing I can use this for is, I guess I can use it for the shield. And then which type of tree? These are both the same. I think I might use my tile searcher for the rocks. Oh, see now, so it's labeling it correctly. So I got the little rock and the big rock. So for this, so I need some sap, which I think I can get with the banana trees, 2 leaves, that branch, and the little rock is that one. Or I can make a campfire with the 2 big leaves, big rocks, little rocks, and I need 4 of these twigs. I haven't seen either of the branches, which kind of sucks. So I think I'm good on rocks, so I'm just going to keep going after the trees. Yep, these palm trees are basically worthless. And the monsters are worthless. I don't think the ferns give me branches, so nothing's gonna nothing's giving me branches. Did I need one more of these? I got 2 already. Alright, is there anything I can make? So I need the branches, branches, branches. Backpack's the only one I could make. I could make another backpack with those. Branches. I haven't seen a single branch. I don't need anything down here. I honestly don't think the palm trees give me anything, but I guess I could search bananas because I think they give a sap. Yep, worthless. Worthless. I'm trying to think if I know of any other islands where I could test this out. Because I'm like, what, 4? In, and I'm already kind of like thinking this, I'm not even going to be able to do it on this one. That's a monster. I don't want that. Found nothing. Let's see if the bananas have sap. Yeah, there are some shrubs here, so I'm just gonna keep on going. I just haven't seen any of the. Okay, I need these, I guess. Monstera, banana. I think the bananas have sap. He can't craft anything. He can't even craft the torch. But yeah, he looks pretty. Like he needs a haircut. Soon. King palm. I still just don't think they. It's the big leaves and that bark. And the bark is currently worthless. I assume that it's going to be used for something later. But it's worthless. Okay, I do see some. What's this? Bush palm. Bush palm. Crappy leaf. And then this definitely go with the oak tree. Hopefully it gives me at least one of the big branches. All right, we got a branch finally. Big branch. Do I want to keep the leaves? It's not that heavy. Can I make a spear? Because that's part of my inventory is a spear. So I need 2 and 1 rock. And I only got 1 out of that, I think. Oh no, I got 2. Okay. Nope. So I want this one. Select 1, 2, 2 of those, and 1 rock. Big rock. All right, we're getting there. Spear. So all I've got is a spear in the backpack so far. And look how many tiles I've gone through. Are there any bushes? I guess I could try the bananas for the sap. Nope, that's Monstera. That's Monstera. Banana. I've not seen any sap yet. Yay, I got some sap. Leaves, don't need any of that. I'll go ahead and keep those. So I'm back down to under 100 available inventory. Let's see. That's a fern. What are you talking about? There you go. So the bananas do have sap. Potentially. Alright, I only need like 10 more of these, so I'm going to get rid of the leaves altogether, except for those. I'll keep those, that's fine. Get rid of those. I don't think I need any of these. Inventory management, huh? I guess I'll go for sap on this one. Nope. Nope. Too many Monstera plants. They're worthless. Sorry if that's as loud for you guys as it is for me. It's crazy. Fern? I still don't think the ferns have any sticks. All worthless. Guess we'll go with the bananas for the sap. I want to think that the palm trees have something. It's just that and that. All right. Oh, did I loot this one? I think I did. I think I actually got one of the branches from this one, but that's fine. And what's up, Croner? Coroner? This is gonna be possibly a little bit boring. Found nothing. That's my favorite thing. but I am here I'm trying to prove a point. So the actual video I make out of this might be better than the being here live. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I'm looking for any type of tree on this tile. I may just skip this tile. I mean, I guess I can. There's still sap to be found in the banana trees. It's like, I think it's like a 5 to 10% chance. Hey, we did it. So now specifically all I need is the branches. Let me see if that's it. Do I have enough sap? So I have 1 sap for this torch. Is that all the sap can be used for? So I only need 1. 2 leaves, 1 rock, and then a branch. So the branches is all I need going forward. So I might as well just skip everything that I know does not have branches. So I'm not going to be looting. I'm looking for I just want to make sure that I go through every tile. Is this a monstera? That's a banana. Is this a banana? Banana. This is bananas. All right. The one of the very few oak trees. It's gonna give me nothing. Leaves. Don't need you. Don't need you at all. It's just so discouraging. Palm trees give me nothing. Palm trees give me nothing. Is this a bush? That is not a bush. Bananas. A lot of ferns. Bananas, palm trees. Nope, 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 nope. Guess I need some water. Water. How far? 200 meters. Ferns, ferns, ferns. Those are all palm trees. Bananas. I still don't know what this bush palm tree gives me. So we'll keep searching those. Good times. Good times. Bananas, bananas, bananas. I thought the banana trees, or at least the palm trees, would give me like some branches, but they give me nothing. Oh, oh, oh. Well, I'll get to you later. I'll get to you on the next pass. Banana, that's not what I'm looking for. Crap, 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 crap. Do you think after you forage, you have to wait a year? Yeah. Do I think it's a little excessive? Yes. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Um, and I believe there's like an owner of the property will be able to use ether or essence to replenish their tiles. I think that's been discussed. Either that or it's been made up by the community. Um, which either way, I think that's good. Because then uh, the tile owners, like in major cities, are the ones that's where people have to forage stuff. So I think that'll be good. But the unowned tile taking a full year to respawn. I also think we need like, okay, I almost missed this bush. Hazel bush, give me some twigs. I know you got them. I know you got them. Yeah, all right, so I have one of the one twig. Very important. All right. You're wrong. There's a difference between scarcity and starvation. We literally can't have. There's no way I could have a meetup with a group on this island. Like we could drink water, but we wouldn't be able to build anything here. So there's no economy here. Zero. This is a desert filled with trees. In my opinion. Um, and it's kind of this particular spot's a little bit my fault because I thought I thought these palm trees would have branches or something, but they just have bark, which I believe the bark will be used for stuff later. But I'm 200 meters away from my Mentar, and I have crafted 2 things. Out of 6 relatively noob items. And see that tree? I'm super excited about that oak tree. And that one and that one. Did I miss? Did I loot this tile? I hope I didn't loot this tile. Yeah, I did. Dang it. See? There you go. Alas, you messed up and didn't see this. Worthless, worthless, worthless. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the mini palm trees are worthless. I will loot this one. And I made the mistake of looting one that had a oak tree. That's not the... This will be the last one. If this doesn't give me any twigs, I'm going to consider these just as worthless. Worthless. If no one's starved, no one will be forced to get a job. What? I hope you're being sarcastic. We currently have an issue going on in the United States with that kind of exact thing going on, and there's people being very insensitive about it. Again, those are fine. That's helpful for the backpack. But it is not helpful for anything else. I love that. So right there, they put 2 of those trees on the same tile. That's amazing. That's my favorite. Yay, a branch. So I need 2 of those. And that was a big boy too. Big boy branch. Big boy branch. I have enough of those. All right, can I craft anything with 1 branch? This is 1 branch, 2 leaves, that little rock. Okay, let's do a torch. 1 little guy, 1 little guy. 2 of these. 1 big old branch. I don't want to mess this up. 1, 1, 2, 1. Craft. This will be my first torch. See that, baby? And I believe, let's see. Oh, wait, what? I thought earlier people were waving with the torch. It's got a weird little flame that comes up off it. All right, which tile did I get that on? This one? Okay. Whoa, can you run faster with the torch? I think you can. Torch gives you a little speed. Your sarcasm setting was too high. That's fine. I welcome all. I believe most viewpoints are valid. So, yes, if scarcity does create innovation, but I believe there's issues with so this island, let's say I can get all of the items crafted on this island. I kind of wish I could torch this beach right now, but I am probably, and I'll measure this out when I leave the game, but I am probably about 1/3 of the way up this island and have only crafted half of the things available. And that's kind of the problem I'm seeing. And again, like Shane said, not every tile is going to have everything you need, right? I got a backpack. I have a torch. Do I have and I have a spear. Did I even show the spear? Hiya, hiya. Maybe it was the spear. Oh. Okay. Nice. Let's do that again. What? Let's see if the other ones do anything. Come over here. Come over here. All right, so run. All right. I'm going to look up. Shane mentioned how to do this in his little chats. Shift, right mouse button. Okay. Right mouse button and shift. I don't know how to read, so I don't know what he's talking about there. Okay. So you do that and you hold out the thing. Okay. So was he the one killing everybody? Because he did say somebody was getting him. No bushes, no bushes, no bushes. And the trees are all palm trees. Wish me luck, boys. I hope that one's on the other tile. What am I? Oh, I'm searching with the spear in my hand. It's getting annoying. Okay, so I got 1 more of those. I'm going to keep the sap for no reason at all. Pretty sure I don't need it. 10 leaves, that's fine. That's fine. I probably don't need so many rocks. And I can find rocks anywhere, so that's fine. So what? So, oh, I think I can craft one of these. Craft a shield. So that's this one and these gobbledygook roots. That's the technical term. Boom. All right. I'm going to go ahead and all right, 3. Sorry, why do I still have the spear? Is that a glitch? And it looked like he was striking it faster. Hold on. 1. Okay. That's weird. Okay, so there's nothing on this tile. Nothing on this tile. Gonna get some water. Having everything out will push you to either venture out or buy from other players. It's economy. Well, yeah, if I wanted to live on this island, but I wouldn't. I would choose to not live on this island. That's it's a little easier to not live on this island in Earth, unless Earth 2, as opposed to if I was born here in Earth 1. So okay, so these are. Let's go ahead and see if this one's on that tile or this tile. Nope. You will not. Oak tree. There you go. So I need 2 big branches and 2 little. I have not seen a single little branch, which is concerning. So let's see if I can loot this one from this tile. I don't know if it depends on where the thing is or where you're standing. So oak tree. Can you torch anything? No, you can't light anything on fire yet. Hopefully that word yet. I'm on this tile. All right, that was a thing I haven't tested yet either. That I had an idea of, but I've just never. I really wonder whose tile this is. There's a person with a single tile on this island. It's the only other person. But it matters where you're standing, not where the object is, I believe. Okay. Like I think I could loot this one. I'm not. I'll loot it on my next pass. $300 meters away from my Mentar. Still need 2. Those don't weigh anything, so I have plenty of leaves. I don't think I need any more of these, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of those and those. So I just need the branches. So I got 2 of those, and I need 1 more of those, and I got the glider. Let me check out the campfire. I haven't made a campfire yet either, so at all. Public recipes. What's the campfires? So 4 of the little or 2 of the big. So 2, 10, 5, 1. So I can make this campfire. Do I have enough big rocks? I need 1 more big rock. And I'll just find that in the ground if I have a tile that's worthless like this one. Is that enough? 5. And do I need the little rock for the campfire? Yeah, I need 1 little rock. Okay. I'll go ahead and keep all that. All right, let's do the campfire. And then the last thing I think I have is the glider. So it's this one, right? So I can do 2 of these, 2 big branches, 10 leaves. Just do all these. Perfect. 5 big rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 big rocks. 1 little rock. 2. 10. No, wait. 2, 10, 5, 1. That makes me nervous when it takes a while. So I haven't used the campfire yet. So maybe I should, I'll go ahead and try to use it. Okay, so, and it's always the center of the tile? Okay. Cool. Does it hurt? No fire damage? No fire damage. Can I break it? It cannot be, it doesn't appear to be able to be broken. How about a little run? Okay. All right, let's test the save. Gotta be testing, right? What? Do you want to set a campfire? No fee for me. Oh, should I go, hold on. Can I pick it back up? Is it permanent? Because that kind of sucks. So how far was I? Let's put up the tiles. So I was past him. So look, so I'm past this US tile, which is here currently. I think I've probably done to this line. Which, let's just give an estimate of how many tiles that is. I obviously haven't looted any, but if I know which, you know, almost 200 tiles, and I'm not quite. So how do so you can only see the character in here from the campfire? I kind of feel bad. Well, I will test later. I'll do the campfires. I love how you just spawn. Oh, it disappears? No way. So that's a single save? No way. I don't like that. So, okay. I mean, I guess that it's the whole economy thing, right? So like I'm not able to pick it up and keep moving. Like you can't just keep moving and it only that's I think it should last for a day on the tile. Like if it's a 24-hour period I think you should be able to use that save. Because like, so if you're venturing out, let's say this wasn't just a little island, if you're venturing out into the unknown. So I play survival games a lot, and basically you build a house, and then you have a certain area, let's say like 5 kilometers outside of that area that you're comfortable traversing, and you constantly running back and coming back to your home, and eventually you gather the stuff to build a new house, and then you go, let's say 10 kilometers out, build that house, and then now you have another surrounding area that you can get stuff from and feel comfortable and get there by nighttime, blah blah blah. um, so if I was venturing with these campfires, I think they should last for 24 hours, so you can set it up somewhere, venture out, collect all the things, put a campfire, save, leave the game, come back, save, leave the game, all that stuff. Uh, the fact that it's single use, and I know he said other people, I believe, can save on your campfire as well. I don't know if that mechanic's available currently, but it leaving after a single use is kind of, it doesn't make me happy, especially with the obvious amount of tiles to even just get to one of them. Look at this. Look at it. Oh man. Okay, I can get some. Maybe I can get those. Maybe I can get this one from this tile. No, that monster is going to be in my way. But this one's the only one that's 100% on this tile. I might be able to get that one from that tile and that one from that tile. Found nothing. All right, let me see if I can touch this. I'm on this tile. Okay, nope. It's not going to let me. It's not going to let me. Maybe. I'm on this tile. This is a true test of that. But there's one right there. Okay, maybe that I can get that one from the other tile. At least there's plenty of oak trees. Of course. And I already used this tile. So I need two more of those. And then 2 little branches for the glider. Nope. Oh, there's one. It's not gonna let me do it. All right, I'll just have to use this one. That's fine. Just making sure there's no bushes. Ooh, I wonder if that little tree has smaller. Okay. I like collecting this sap. I don't know why. All right, that's all that I need. So I need one more of those. So I got 2 of those. I need 1 of these. Because all I have left is the glider, right? 2, 2, 10. I have plenty of branches. Maybe I'll try to make another campfire, but we already counted the campfire, so that's fine. Anything on this? All right, this apple tree. Oh, apple trees. All right, all right. Oh, I love you, Shane. I love it. Love it. Two nothings. Two nothings. Sometimes I start to, I think they like, somebody's in the background messing with me. This is like the Truman Show. Let him get nothing. 330 kilometers away from the start point. It's always when you're like super close to getting the thing you need when it absolutely. Oh, and when I respawned, it like got rid of all the stuff in my hotbar. Forget about that. That is problematic, and I think they need to change that as well. There's one particular spot where I have an issue with that, but that's my own problem, not the game's problem. On top of a crazy water tower, you cannot pull out your inventory until you touch the ground. Which also kind of sucks for everybody that's got tiles on the water. You can't pull out your inventory while you're in the water. So it's going to be, I think it'll be problematic. Hopefully it changes. All right, I will keep this for just for the hex, because I might try to do another campfire. If what was the campfire recipe? 2 to the right. That's this one. 2 to the right. 10 leaves. 5 rocks. 1 little rock. Rocks are easy, by the way, so that is fine. Let's see if I can get this one from this tile. Just so I get... Well, here's what I'm going to do. I definitely want the apple tree. So I'm not going to mess around and miss out on the apple tree. You guys literally haven't seen what the apple trees have because it won't give me any items. And I already did that one. All right, now we're going to try to get the apple tree. How many apple trees have I attempted? I think it's 4 now, right? And I'm pretty sure they're the thing holding me back on the small branches. Those don't weigh anything. So. I think I have room. Worthless? Palm trees worthless. Got that one. Stuff's worthless. All right. How many apple trees do I have to attempt to get anything? Well, it did give me apples, I guess. Let's get rid of what is weighing me down. Get rid of these. Get rid of these. Oh, those are heavy. Jeez. I'll keep one of those. Did those. Palm trees. I don't even know what kind of tree that is. there anything else on that tile? Hazelbush should have some small branches, which I still haven't gotten. Which I think I can get on the apple trees, but get out of here, banana tree, Monstera. It's not gonna let me get it, is it? Oh, I did it. And I think I can get that one from the other tile. This will be number 6. I mean, I did get apples from one, but it's not. Is this new? Oh, that's an apple tree as well. It looks too skinny. Alrighty. So that's a big branch. I could have swore these gave me little branches. But it looks as though they do not. I thought they did. So I've got, this is from the apple tree. I've got 4 of those, 1 of those. Can I craft another campfire? 10, 2, 5, 1 rock. All right. So I need a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I only need 4 of these. So I don't need that one. So I'll get rid of that. I'll just use these. It's hard to keep track of this stuff. Get rid of this one, just so I have space. Space for rocks. All right, I'll just get rid of it with the next thing I loot. I'll go ahead and loot this, even though I don't think it's helpful. And then I'll loot some rocks. Like I said, this is going to be boring, but what? I was trying. Oh my god. What did I do? Okay, that's what I need. Get rid of that. Oh, definitely get rid of that. I have plenty of sap, so I'll get rid of these. I have 1, 2, 3 of those. Okay. Searching for rocks. How long have I been going? 69 minutes. Oh, that's good, actually. So 1 more rock. So 1 more. So I got the little rock. And I need 1 more big rock. And I can make another campfire. I just want to have it in my inventory. So 5, 1. I think I got everything else I need. All right, let's do another campfire. Why does it do that? Two of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I need leaves for the gliders? I think I'm fine though. 10. 5 rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 little rock. Craft. Alright, so it's in my inventory. And then let's just check on the glider one more time. So I need 1 more of those. So I got 2 of those, 1 of those, 10 leaves. So I got 8, 9, 10, 11. So I literally just need 1 more of these little branches to complete my, yeah, 2, 2, 10. And I don't think I get, clearly don't get them from the oak trees. It's just those weird bushes. I think I see one over there. But I'm going to continue to go through the tiles and bore the heck out of y'all. This will be sped up to 4x. All right, not going to do that. Nope, nope. 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 Actually, get out my oh, come on. Get out my torch so I can run faster. Just looking for bushes. What is that? Have I looted this yet? Fern? Nope. That's not a fern. It won't let me loot it. Oh, it set it in there once. Kapok tree. Give me little sticks. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Boom, boom, boom. If I had a glider, I could move faster. Bananas, bananas. Oh, is this a blueberry bush? Blackberry bush? Here, I'm going to get it on this tile, just in case. Oh, I think we did it. I think we did it. Glider. Two right twigs. Oh, I should select it, right? Select it. 2 right twigs. 2 left. I guess those both count, right? Left, left. 10 leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 leaves. 2 left, 2 right. All right, we've done it. Let's gather everything into our inventory. So as long as I have it equipped, I can't move it. All right. Okay, so I have to put out the fire before I move it. Okay, still can't move it. Whatever. All right. Just make sure I got everything. So I got a torch, shield, campfire, spear. Where'd my spear go? I had a spear. Did I delete my spear? Did I put it while I was looting something else? Did I move it over? All right, let's see. I know I can equip. I can do that one real fast because it's 2 of these and 1 rock. So, although I don't exactly want to, because I'm trying to make a point here. So hopefully I can do it in this row, 400 meters away. So 1 of those, and then I just need a rock. All I need is a rock. Well, I don't know. I don't know where it went. I'm gonna have to go back in the video and see where it disappeared, but we'll see. Am I glitchy to you guys? My video is kind of glitchy. All right, so a rock. The spear's single use. I don't think that's the case. All right. One of those, and 1 rock. All right, so I have everything. And look, I'm 407 meters away from. Let me equip the glider, just so I can get back fast. So 400, let's say 405 meters away. This is speared. Funny guy. Funny guy. That's pretty good, actually. Not gonna lie. All right. So for the purposes of this video, what is that? What is that? Do you guys see that? Is that visible on the stream? We're gonna have to go visit that. Let me let me finish my thing first. Let's get rid of the trees. So tiles up. So 405 would be here. Whoa. 405. So it's this row. No, that's 17. This row. There's got to be a faster way for me to do this, but it is what it is. Let's give some benefit of the doubt. So just to craft the things that are currently available in the game, it's 275 tiles, and it took me 79 minutes to craft everything available in the game right now. Is that fun? Is that fun for everybody? So like, my thing is, so this is 1 island, 1 character. This normally, let's say like, we could have a decent community on this island of, let's say, 20 to 30 people. I know the small branches were my biggest problem, and the palm trees. If I was in the middle of a good forest, it probably wouldn't have taken that many. But you can kind of see the problem, right? And especially with all those apple trees. I had 6 before I got anything from them, and then I didn't know that they didn't have the small branches. It's just, and most of the problem with the islands thing is the islands mostly have palm trees. They mostly have banana bushes and ferns. The ferns are good to start with, but not for the end stuff because the ferns don't have any the small branches like the berry bushes do. And I understand that not everything should be everywhere, but this is a problem, I think, for the economy. Like literally if I did have tiles here and I knew that 30 people had tiles, like so let's take this island right here. This island's pretty well populated. It's not going to take if me as a tester and when we start going into the game and actually playing the game, I'm going to be pretty efficient at this, and I could probably wipe this entire island of all of its resources rather quickly. And all I need is a handful of properties. Like I could buy, let's say it even takes 10 to get the decent sized storage unit down here, but I could buy like 4 properties, one there, one here, and like one here. And as a single player, I could wipe out basically most of this island. And deprive all these people of everything, the ability to even start playing the game on this island. And I think that's problematic. I know there's a lot of vultures currently in the game that want to get everything from everybody, and then charge them for that. You know, like the rush to get skins. Those people aren't keeping the skins; they want to resell the skins, which is fine. I understand how that works. Y'all know me. Y'all know I've always had a problem with that. But I think this is for the very few items we have available in the game. Oh, here's my little island. Just the like very few items. Let's go back. How many is it? 7 items, 10 items, something like that. And this is just the very beginning. Oh, and I still have all the tiles whited out and selected. That's fun. Can I clear it? Oh, I gotta get the inventory clear. Okay. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 items. That's all we got currently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 items. 6 items took me almost 300 tiles. And there's not enough on this island for 2 people to have those 6 items. I think that's a problem. And I mean, people keep bringing it up to Shane, and he keeps saying that there's a reason for it. And I hope that's a good reason, because I play survival games, and I would not. I mean, I'm gonna play this game because I have kind of a love for Earth 2. But if I saw this and knew this was the way, I probably would opt out. That's just. There's people that can make money. Like I said, on that other island, yeah, you could wipe out that entire economy in like a day, and then everybody on that island would have to come to you for the resources. So 90 minutes and 270 tiles, craft all available items. We'll make it very competitive. Competitive. The word you keep that word competitive is not. That's not. I don't know. That's not fun for me. It's not fun. I'm not playing this game if everywhere you go everything is wiped out and the only way to play the game is to pay other players. That's not fun for me. I don't know. Trading is one thing. Like if we all had the capability, like if I could find all the bananas, I find all the bananas, and then I trade you for sticks and etc. Like trading stuff is fine, but I don't. The word competitive is not the word I would use for this. So that's my thoughts. I think that'll be the end of this video on YouTube, but I do want to play around. I saw like a Mentar over there, and now it's gone I know I saw one earlier on another location. If you guys have any questions, if or comments or want to fight me, that's fine. How can you trade if everyone has everything? It's not about having everything. It's having the ability. This island should support 4 people. Is my opinion, and it won't support 2. It's not an I'm not talking everything or nothing game. This isn't socialism versus capitalism. This is the question of like just even remotely viable as a game. That's what I'm talking about. This isn't remotely viable as a game, in my opinion, in its current state. So, in the future, there may be the opportunity to refine resources, raw materials, and components gathering. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think the resource management is fine. The the need to do things to get things is fine. I just think it's too much. It's the tuning that bothers me. It's the tuning. It's not the way I'm playing. It's not the way I'm actually doing the things. I don't mind having to. I mean, I wish the time was like less. I wish maybe they shaved. I don't know. Maybe not even half. Let's see. Where would I like this? Where on this branch would I like this to? Probably about there. Probably about that bottom 1, 2, 3, 4. That would feel good to me, probably, because then I feel like I'm doing the thing. But it's gonna tell me, alas. um, that's the one thing. Um, yeah, but taking 2/3 of this island to craft the 6 things currently in the game is it's a little crazy to me. I think there will be items or skills. Oh, I do have another. If Shane, if you do ever watch this video, I do have an idea because I have a problem. Uh, I'm all full of problems, right? Let's. Am I not? Okay, I need to go away and come back. So something I noticed during our meetup earlier today. Let's go there. I'll go there. Let's go to Madagascar. So I think we had like 16 people at Madagascar. Visit property. And I joined the party late. So we had all these people in Madagascar. This area, and I was searching, like I just ran like as far as I could over here, and just started searching tiles to try to catch up with everybody. And like every like third or fourth one that I searched gave me the alas, somebody's already searched this tile. So the problem is, and let me pull up actual Earth 2 if I can pull it onto my screen. Just as a better example of what I'm talking about, because I can't on this I can't select single tiles for what I want to say, and this will obviously be better on the when I clip this for YouTube. Go to Madagascar. I think it's this one. All right. Yeah. Hopefully I can pull this onto my screen without showing you all of the things. Oh, good. Get rid of that. Clear. Okay. So let's say I gotta make sure that I got this right. So this is the tiles that everybody had for the. These are I think half the people showed up that have tiles here for the meetup earlier today. Um, oh, it's gonna do that, isn't it? So let's say that one was scanned. This one was scanned. So we end up with this problem. And I'm sorry I can't read chat right now because I just can't see it. I saw something pop up, but so we have this problem with like these are the tiles that have already been scanned. And not only so my frustration during the meetup personally, okay, I'll read that. I can't read the chat. It's like too small on that screen. Um, and as I was trying to catch up, not only was I getting a lot of tiles that had already been searched, I was also getting every other tile gave me nothing and failed, or just gave me leaves on something I was looking for twigs, or just gave me, like it only gave me like half of the thing that I needed. Um, and so what I just did on that little island was by myself finding the crafting recipes for 6 things. And it took me an hour and a half and 275 tiles to do so. Imagine this situation where you have 20 other people also looking for things, and they're running. So that one person needs the berry bushes for the small twigs. Another person needs the big branches because they're trying to craft the glider. They've already got the backpack. They don't need the little branches anymore. So it's like you got 20 people running around, and you're playing a game of like mine. Was that Minefield, that like old school video game? Just a PC desktop game. So it's like this, and like so the more people you got, the more like frustrating it's going to be for anybody that shows up late. I understand what you mean by economy. However, how do you the best way to not have this economy is to just quit, and I think that's what's going to happen. People aren't going to play. So I do think there's I would say, let's say we have a craftable item where you can visually scan the territory. And let's go back into the game. I'll get rid of this because that was kind of what I was showing. I think you understand what I was getting at there. So I'll go back to the game, and now I can read chat again. Um, um, sorry, where was I? Let's go back over here. If we had an item that you could craft and even make it even a little difficult, and maybe later, because we probably need ether or essence for this, but like something like, let's say a headset you put on and you could scan, and it would basically do this in a visual in the game. Let's give it a little boop, and it would like do a scan of the tiles, and it would show you the ones that have already been scanned. That'd be fun. I think that would actually be really fun. But trying to search all of these tiles, where I know 20 people have already searched. Like even I showed up, like I said, I showed up to the meeting late this morning, and I eventually did get the glider, and I got the backpack through sheer determination. But well, I didn't even go on the trip with I think they all went over. There was some mountain range they went to over here, maybe, I don't know. I didn't go on that. I stayed back and searched for the items that I needed, and I eventually got them, which is fine. But it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. I don't know. So let me I missed a lot of the chat. You guys were just shouting at me while I was doing that. Let's see. You're learning from my point of view. Minesweeper, yeah. Grand Rod, he played a lot of Minesweeper and the kids. Meetups are not. Well, no, well, the thing with the meetups is you want to be able to do the things. So like, let's say let's say that it wasn't just gliders. Let's say it was cars. Let's say we wanted everybody to have cars. Uh, maybe the person that organizes the event is just selling cars. Like that's fine. I guess that would make sense, right? Because they would have to go around and gather all the things to build the cars instead of like instead of 20 people running around this place trying to build gliders. You would have one person that's setting up the event, and then they would make all the gliders and maybe charge everybody $1 for the gliders. That'd be a great idea, right? Um, but again, I think it's about I think we need like double or more of the spawn rate, or like I guess the percentage of getting each thing. I think it should be at least double. I don't know. And I don't even know if I'd be comfortable with that. I would have to wait and see that tuning and then be like, does this feel good as a gamer? But it doesn't right now. So what else do we got? Just trying to figure out the best way to search for items. Peer determination. That's how I do it. Hello there. What's up, Suncat? Got a little meows. Now we're just full of cats. uh, Meetups are strictly for events and games. Yeah, I think obviously we're gonna have a tradable, like we're gonna be able to trade, right? We're gonna be able to give things away eventually, and I think that's gonna eventually be the sort of thing for something like we had this morning is we're just gonna have the person that creates the event is probably gonna have to gather all the things for everybody, which is fine, but it would definitely we need storage, we need bigger backpacks. I also think the initial storage should be 200, or the weight of every item should be half. I know there's inventory management is a game itself, and as a player of uh, those types of games, I understand that if you could just carry everything, it gets kind of boring. And you're not really managing, you're not really surviving. But I just think that the tuning that they've done for this is too low, in my opinion. Um, it's painful to have to throw. Yeah, yeah, that's the other problem. Like I know I was having that problem. Where was I? The You're searching for stuff for just the backpack, and you're trashing so many things, knowing that the tiles are gone for good for a year or whatever. I don't think they're going to stick with a year. They're going to have to tune that down a little bit. But I searched this tile, and I know that this thing has uh, one thing I need, but I get the other. And then I have to just throw it all away because I don't have enough room in my inventory. And I know inventory management is important, but I think starting value double. I feel like I'd be comfortable with that because at least because I could craft the glider and not need the backpack if it was double. Like you can hardly do anything without the backpack. But has anyone tried to walk a very long distance yet? Yeah, I mean yeah, we've done a lot of that. We've gone a lot far, 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 far away. I ran a marathon. If you want to check out my videos, I won a marathon. So, but that was with the gliders. Uh, but it still takes a lot of stuff, a lot of berries and goo balls. What are they called? What do you call them, Granrod? The cactus goo. Stick with it. I mean, people has to go out to the wild, save at the campfires. Well, we were having a problem. We were talking about the campfires earlier, and I don't I think you should when you plant a campfire, it should be good for a day. I don't think they should be single use. That's kind of crazy, especially since they're. I think he wants the ability for other players to be able to save to your campfire. I think the campfires should be. You should plant them. They should be able to be used as much as you want for a whole day, just like a mentor. But that's just me. Instead of double the items on a tile, what if refresh a month instead of a year? Yeah. I mean, that would what that would create for me and my portfolio of 30,000 tiles. That would put me in a rotation, and I would be handling my properties in a rotation, and I would probably have a giant spreadsheet for that. So that's one thing. I don't know. I just the fact that you found nothing is just it kills me. And um, I don't know. I just think it's especially like I went through 4 apple trees without getting anything, and that's just that's not a fan. I made one but couldn't save it. SSV. Yeah, well, the other thing I didn't know about the campfires before I put one down is I didn't know, uh, I didn't know that you couldn't pick it back up. I thought you could move it around. Like I said, I didn't know it was a single use item. Uh, and I thought you could pick it up. So, and that's fine. It's fine if you just plant it and it's stuck there. I understand the reasoning for that. So, civilian around the E2 project. Earth suit. I don't understand what you're saying. So if the more time you spend in the earth, the more far you gotta go to find stuff in order to survive. Well, right now, I mean, it's not survival's not hard, and with the campfire as an option, you can save for a day. The problem with the campfires is the fact that it is single use. So if you load your character in on that campfire, you have to like immediately start foraging to create a new one. Uh, so yeah, if you get too far, the mentars are infinite. Like so, I can just save to the mentar over and over, and that's kind of what we've been using with the meetups is you just constantly go back to your mentar because everybody like you run out of water real quick. Um, and a lot of times we're not in an area where you just have water available readily, so people just go back to their mentars. It'd be nice to be able to do that with the campfires as well. Well, yeah, that was something Shane said is if oh it was redacted. um, if you save in a campfire and somebody else finds the campfire, I think they can loot you. I don't know the extent they can loot you. I wouldn't mind testing it out. Uh, if anybody's available to test it out, I'll go to that other island and save my guy. I don't know if Grand Run's playing, but if you want to loot me, I'm cool with that. Oh, I guess I should go in here. Searching for apple trees and not finding anything is unacceptable. It's like E2 should do better. What do you mean? It's like he's I can if I find an apple tree, I'm gonna find an apple. That's this guy, or at least a branch or a stick. So that's I think all I have. If I have anything else to say, I'll record myself and tag it so whenever I shorten this to a YouTube video. But is there anything else anybody wants to see or wants my opinion on? If not, I will catch y'all later. I know there's like a 20-second delay, so. Pew, pew, pew. But look, I'm on this island. I have all the things. So that's fun. good one. Thanks. I was hoping there was a random Mentar in the sky, and I've seen it like 3 times now while I've been playing today, and I don't know if it's a glitch, and I wanted to go out to it, but it's not there, so I may have to find that on my own. I kind of wonder if it's like some sort of hidden thing that they put in the game for this thread, but every time I'm looking for one, I don't see it, and now that I guarantee you, as soon as I sign off and go anywhere else, I'm gonna see one. So, but that'll be what I'm doing next, probably. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate Mandalosian. I'm not upset with you or anything like that. I appreciate your commentary and I do understand that we're kind of in this for the economy. But yeah, granted, I'll let you know if I find one. But I appreciate the discussion. It's all helpful, and I know the team watches these, so it's helpful to them as well to get different perspectives. Oh, hey, Granard's here. Do you want to see? Oh, I was doing my slow cooldown sign out. But let's go back here, and you can. Who is this? Character 6961. So let's go up to the top of the hill and see if you can loot my campfire. Although I need let me see. Where'd you go? Okay. Oh, it's civilian? Either way, come here. All right, I'll put it down right here. Although I wonder if you can, well, that'll get rid of it. So if it's single use, I think we're going to test whether or not you can currently loot this. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Although I don't know, I don't know how I would. You're just gonna have to tell me in chat because I can't see what's going on. Let's see if I can put another tile down. You see nothing? I just disappeared. Only blank ground. All right, well, let's see if I can spawn back there. I do believe they said it was like upcoming. And disappears. Okay. You know, Shane did want us to test this, so. Dang. I wish I could give you the shield. Are you trying to get hit? Ooh, I just stabbed that bush. If you want me to stop, tell me to stop. Otherwise, I know it's gonna cost you 30. Try to save first once. Please do the right. Hiya! All right. Oh, I cannot loot you, so that is not an option either yet. He's gone. He's gone. Ragdoll. Well, I heard he was saying that. So we'll test that later, Grand Route. I think maybe after the meetup tomorrow. Uh, the shields. He was saying if you block the shield, it knocks the other guy down, so you can switch to your spear, and you have basically like a free hit on him. So it's kind of a way to combat it. So that'll be interesting. Oh, you couldn't see it at all? Yeah, well, they said that other players should be able to save to it, but I just don't think that feature is available yet. So hopefully soon. Hopefully not in what was it, 8 weeks between multiplayer and the current crafting we have. Hopefully it's a little shorter than that. So, all right. Well, that's it for me. I am going to go ahead and call it a day. Hopefully I'll be there for the meetup tomorrow. If I sleep in, I apologize already, but I should be there. Hopefully. Otherwise I'll be on all day. So, all right. Y'all have a great day. I will catch you on the next one.